Hi there, Commanders! GuardianE here with another one for Azur Lane, this time taking a closer look at the skin batch that dropped alongside the Paradiso of Shackled Light event. We've got an Egyptian-themed banner, or ancient-themed banner, as is listed here in the Akashi shop, and we are going to be going through them one at a time, just kind of checking them out, showcasing them, seeing what they've got to offer, making sure to take a look at all of the different L2D interactions and mini-games and other things that they have tucked away in there. So yeah, let's get into the batch. I am excited for this one. Now, I will say out of the gate, I actually really adore this skin theme. I think it's fun, I think it's unique. It's certainly an aesthetic that we haven't seen in Azur Lane before, but has that signature spicy angle, glorious, gorgeous designs, and spectacular details across. So I actually really love this batch. I'm pretty much picking up every single skin. And if you didn't check out the pull video that we did for this event, we did go 400 cubes deep, 200 pulls to the video on the day one. So if you want to check out our overall haul, I will put a link in the corner to our day one pull video. But as far as the skins go, we did open the lucky box, and spoilers from that video, we did end up getting Carducci's static skin. So I think it makes sense to start there. So Carducci has donned this dancer's outfit with sheer fabrics and silks, including a violet veil that gives her this mysterious air. A splash of cyan eyeshadow adds an element of brightness and maturity to her look. Golden jewelry peppers her outfit, from the earrings to her collar to her hips and wrists. You can almost hear that clinking of metal through her elaborate routine. The top has this interesting half-serpent design that otherwise lays bare her belly in a traditional way. Her nimble frame is caught frozen in this extravagant split, showing off her flexibility and grace. Her hair has been captured in these voluminous twin tails that whip around her like wings, soft sandy color accompanied by an eclectic streak of violet, the same purple dyed throughout her costume. She appears accompanied by two other female dancers, each in turquoise garb, and the trio together are putting on a spectacle, golden glitter raining down from above in celebration. It is a unique and dramatic design that really captures the spirit of the festive desert, and frankly, I would have liked to see even more of these dancer outfits as skins. I think it does well thematically, it's powerful, it has impact, and it shows a little bit of a wilder side to the otherwise reserved and bookish Carducci. And next up, we are going to be picking up this one for Bartolomeo, the Empress's Romantic Ambush. So here we go. Romance novel analysis shows that this pose is the most likely to succeed. Commander, there you are. What business do you have in my private chambers? Yeah, that pose, I can see it having 100% effectiveness rating. Super effective indeed. Alright. Bartolomeo is draped in a black belly dancer's outfit, sprawled on her side while lounging amongst the cushions and curtains of a desert-side window. The sky, a brilliant array of purples and pinks and dim hues of a fading dusk. Her striking golden eyes contain a whispered allure to them, framed by her hime cut, matching the tempered hues of her jewelry and headdress, precious metals and stones accenting the look with a hint of extravagance, as the dark folds of the silky outfit cling to her majestic curves. Her delectably busty figure is barely contained by the straps. The high cut of the bottoms allows us to drink in the view of her soft, milky hips and thighs. The dark raven tones of the fabric contrast against her delectable porcelain skin and long silver hair cascading down her shoulders. Her pose creates this sinful silhouette as it dips at her narrow waist, arches at her hip. She has this mysterious allure, the setting and the backdrop eliciting the scenario of a secret romantic rendezvous, enjoying the close touch and the intimate warmth as the chill of the night sets in across the desert. Bartolomeo looks fantastic here, there is no doubt about that. It would have been even better if it were animated, and quite unfortunate that hers didn't get that premium treatment here. As it stands though, a wonderfully detailed piece of art for a superbly gorgeous Bartolomeo with a come-hither look that could melt ice. Well, that's worth the price of admission for me. And next, we are going to be picking up and taking a closer look at the God Craves Punishment here. Another dynamic skin for one of our new event ships. The new event submarine, in fact. Go ahead and snag this. Oh, I wasn't expecting that you'd come here, Commander. As the God of Death, I will have to pass judgment on you. What a view. So here we have Maggiore Baracca lying prone in this cabana. Manjuu are delicately fanning with palm fronds to relieve her regal body of the desert heat. The tresses of her Viridian twintails trail down her bare back. The deep amethyst of her eyes are filled with this languid tease. Now, despite her not wearing much of anything at all, there is this air of opulence with her sparse adornments, the gold ornaments, the straps, the cuffs, the headdress. The Anubis ears perched atop her head gives this feel of Egyptian regality. It's mesmerizing just how the rich fullness of her impressive bust hangs and plops onto the bed in front of her with every movement. Perky and plump backside, fully exposed except for the string slipped between the cleft. Slender fingers delicately palm the fruit in her hand, while her tongue lovingly caresses the ripe red rind. Every lick provocative, deliberate, and carefully animated. She kicks up her feet behind her, golden straps running along her calves and cinching at her lush thighs. Maggiore Baracca is absolutely captivating from head to toe. She fully encompasses the ancient desert theme and looks absurdly yummy while doing so. Pick this one up without any hesitation and absolutely recommend it 1000%. And next, we've got to pick up this one for Scylla here. 980 for a Maid's Judgment. Go ahead and snag this dynamic skin. There we are. Welcome, my dear master. No, I suppose you're just a traveler at this moment. I'd like to say, all who pass through here must be judged, but I wouldn't be against simply letting my master through. Scylla is standing tall, statuesque, surrounded by an audience of jackals, a towering guardian Anubis poised beside her. That majestic beast is fearsome, ready to pounce at the slightest provocation, its dark and sleek muscled form contrasting against the fair, delicate, and sensual curves of Scylla. She herself wields a resplendent golden scythe with elegance, tracing her finger along the blade in her animations. A fantastical golden radiance explodes from the gateway behind her, with debris floating along the wind channels. Scylla's outfit is little more than strips of white ribbon strategically slung across her phenomenal body, mesmerizing amounts of eye candy as her succulent, undulating contours nearly burst from her top. The expanse of midriff and delicious hips are gloriously exposed. The way the ribbons just sink into her flawless skin is absolutely divine. Shapely legs pulled together by the straps, but otherwise offering their full, slender length to admire in the golden light. One of her calves has this pattern of golden plating, adding a sense of luxury and glamour. The white strips of the ensemble almost resemble a mummy's bandages, if not for the splashes of gold and cobalt throughout. The Anubis ears and hood almost blend together, with her lavishly long silver hair billowing with the gusts. She has a small cobra headdress atop her head as she gazes down towards us with a soft and scintillating smile. Easily a contender for Scylla's best skin to date, this one was an absolute no-brainer pickup for me. She looks incredible. The pulsing light with the animations, the jackals, the theming, the skimpy outfit, and Scylla's impeccable beauty come together cleanly in this breathtaking skin. And here we are, the first live 2D that we're going to be looking at today. Exotic Dreamland for Chi An. Dreamland indeed. That is an oasis of dreams. Okay, fancy seeing the person of my dreams after I've woken up. Hee. If this is as fate decrees, weary traveler, come to me and rest your tired legs. Alright, let's check out some of these animations. First up, log in. Okay, getting a little pan around the area. Oh, it's you. Hee. Even the winds and sands can't stop my destined partner's arrival. Aww. Oh, little zoom on the thighs, the midriff. Main screen 1. I know you've seen much in your travels, but surely you must need a peaceful place of rest. Maybe here is the place for you to unload your burdens. Little tempting expression, patting the seat beside her for us to kind of lay ourselves. Main screen 2. Oh. Pulling out the fan? Alright, if you find this exposition plain, crossing the legs too, then why don't we do it over a game or exotic meal? Oh, the little heart! Just mean the little heart symbol. Oh, you don't want my cooking? Aw, but why? Her little expression of disappointment is so cute. Unfortunately, a little dangerous to humor her penchant for cooking, but you know, I'm a trooper. I'm willing to take the plunge. Main screen 3. Oh, she's got a little butterfly flapping on her finger, or like almost like a phantom, like ghostly light butterfly. Everything here is so perfect, yet I know that you will someday leave. Ah, how I wish you could stay. Oh, little sparkles around her eyes, that expression. I mean, when you give us that expression, we'll stay for the long haul. Normal touch. Here she is. Do you have a question for me? I'm happy to answer. Oh, the little wink. So cute. Alright. Special touch. Oh, the zoom. Oh my. This traveler is a... Oh my god. Oh, pulling up the leg. Okay. And the symbol. The little symbol with her hand too. Okay, I see you, Shihan. Head pat. Okay. Your tenderness always warms my heart, Commander. I love how the hair just shifts as she moves her arms too. Really nice touch. Mission reminder. Do you still have unfinished tasks? Hee, then let me help you take care of them all. Then we can resume our fun. The wing, she had like little red sparkles around her expression too. Mission complete. Mission complete. Slowly but steadily, this is how great advantages are accrued. It's like she has a little flush, little rosy cheeks there. Mail reminder. Pulling out the envelope, resting her chest against her arm. You've got new mail. A call to new adventure, perhaps. Commission complete. Commission team's back. Let's get to this after we've welcomed them, okay? Alright. And return to port. You must be tired from your journey. Don't be afraid. Oh god, she's lying down. There's a soft, fluffy bed. Soft and fluffy is right. Bed with your name on it right here. Oh my goodness me. Okay, alright. Alright, so for Qian's Live 2D, I've only been able to find 2 Live 2D secret interaction pose changes with this skin so far. So they both involve the candles that are in the backdrop. Unfortunately, both sets of candles are kind of blocked by the menu here, but there's one set of candles to the right, one set of candles to the upper left, and if you tap on those candles, so you can see over here on the right by the menu, if you tap over there, you get this scene transition to a different pose where she's just reclining and taking a nap. So very, very cute as she's resting here with the Manjuu, and of course giving us an eyeful all at the same time. And if you tap her, I believe it transitions back, or tap the Manjuu? Yeah, okay. I'll transition back to the default pose. Now there's another set of candles to the upper left here, and if I tap those candles, you can see it transitions right over here to a lap pillow with an ear cleaning device, so she's ready to pamper us, which is awesome. That sounds like heaven. Unfortunately, there's not really much else you can do after you transition to these poses. There's not like a new set of animations or interactions or anything, so they're just there to kind of like swap different arrangements, and if you want to, you know, pick those for display. Chi An is resting by an indoor pool, enrobed in a flattering assortment of lavish gold chains, satiny turquoise straps, and crafted blue ornaments. Her outfit threatens to fall apart with every movement as it strains to contain her jaw-dropping voluptuous figure. There's that lovely squish of her heavenly proportions as the strings cling to her impressive bust, hourglass waist, contoured hips, and plump thighs. You can feel the fullness of her heaving chest as it weighs against the slings, sinking into that sublime, succulent softness. The beautiful mounds otherwise swaying freely and unrestrained as she shifts in her seat. Beautiful, gentle expressions are framed by her feathered bangs as she casts that inviting smile. Her hair is a gorgeous cascade of purple curls spilling down her arms and back. The rest of the scene filled with a sweet decadence, much like Qian's mouthwatering proportions. The cushions, the palm fronds, the candles, lovely ethereal golden butterflies fluttering about. The pool is covered with lily pads, its surface an elegant sheen of liquid glass. The sunlight streaming in through the windows in the back, bathing the room and Qian in a warm golden light. You can almost smell the intoxicating scent of jasmine and other wildflowers, a vibrant cocktail mingling with Qian's own luxurious scent. The waters are no doubt casting off a cool, soothing contrast from the desert heat and the heat from Chi An herself. Now, truthfully, the interactions could have been more elaborate based on what I found so far. Kind of felt like there was a bit of a missed opportunity here, especially considering the pedigree of live 2D skins we've come to expect and enjoy within Azur Lane. They've really stepped things up, and while the pose changes are really nice, even just adding a few more interaction points would have gone a long way with this skin. That being said, Chi An is undeniably a showstopper beauty, figure strikingly overflowing with feminine charm. She looks absolutely incredible, and the movements of her standard animations are truly enthralling. A must-have pickup for me. And finally, our final live 2D and our final skin of the batch for our marquee ultra-rare ship, Raffaello, Protector of Love and Beauty. So let's go ahead and pick this up. You're not invited to this place, and as its guardian, I must punish you by... wait, stop! This angle, this outline, it's simply perfect. Turning you into stone would be a waste, so just stay here and let me observe you every day. Okay, let's check out some of Raffaello's animations. Log in. Got the Anubis guards coming up, pulling up. A grand entrance here. What's this? Trying to escape today. Sorry, that's not going to happen until you finish this eternal beverage. What did she say? Be good? Be good and stay put so I can observe you. Studying us very carefully. Got the glyphs in the back, the golden chains and everything. So this eternal beverage that she's got in that pottery that she's holding, it seems like. Main screen 1, you want to leave, huh? Heh. You've entered my domain, my eternal you know the drill. You're the best ref I could ask for. Ooh, pulling out the sandstorm. And I'm gonna draw out each and every one of your expressions. It's almost like, so we're kind of like her muse. You know, she is a painter after all. But I guess it's kind of funny because she's pulling out our expressions while we're trying to get all of her expressions, you know? Main screen 2, whoa there, intruder! You're in my holy domain, so you must remain under my watchful gaze, hee hee. This is a great chance to draw some art, so hold real still. Like she kind of wraps her fingers over her face. Main screen 3, a common invader means nothing to the protector of love and beauty. Just love how expressive she is. But I didn't expect a mortal to show me such beauty, hee hee. You're staying by my side from now on. Busting out the chains and the sandstorm. Bright smile. Main screen 4. I'll let you go if you manage to drink all of the liquid in this pod. You keep drinking, but it never runs out. Hehe, the gifts of the gods are endless. Or gifts of God are endless. I see. Alright, what kind of nectar is that? Normal touch. Want a refill? And, a little pat on the pliable backside there. Stretching out the leg and a nice little alluring bounce and wobble. Special touch. Oh, this behavior is so blasphemous. Oh, she actually pours the nectar on her backside, and it just kind of dribbles down. Just a lot milkier than I was expecting it to be. And she covers herself up a little bit, has that cute little, XD expression on her face. Very, very cute. Wow, okay, alright. Head pat. I'll forgive that transgression just because you're so beautiful. Does the little heart with her fingers, little heart shape. Very, very cute. Love how her ears twitch with her movements too. It's very endearing. Mission reminder. How dare a lowly intruder leave an unfinished mission in the domain of a god? Unacceptable. Mission complete. Something just arrived. Oh, since I laid eyes on these mission rewards, they're mine now. Little sparkle in her eyes too, as she's planning to steal our rewards. Mail reminder. New letterino. Oh, she just took off. Oh, that's so good. She kind of cruises by, like a little float by with the mail itself. Why don't we fold it up into a paper boat and send her down the river? I like that. I like that a lot. That's nice. Commission complete. Ah, a commission from the mortal world. I shall permit you to briefly leave this place then. That's great. I feel like they could have had her floating a little bit more in some of these. Return to port. No matter where you run, you'll always return to me in the end. That's your bound fate, my dear collection piece. Little wink that she gives us as she summons the sandstorm. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, so now let's go through the different secret interactions that I've been able to find so far for this Live 2D skin. So first and foremost, if you tap her foot, she actually summons a sandstorm. So she'll actually summon the sandstorm, it'll whip around her like so, and it'll stay like this until you decide to change it up. While you're in this particular mode, if you tap her foot again, she does shift her pose a little bit, and her expression does change to a little embarrassed one, and then you can toggle by tapping her foot again to switch between the two. If you tap her, it'll go ahead and transition back to the default pose and arrangement here. If you tap the sarcophagus that she's riding, it'll start to buck, and so it starts to buck against her, and there are 3 different speeds, so you can tap it again to go into second gear, so to speak. And if you tap it a third time, go into gear 3, and this time her expression changes into this cute sort of XD face, as she's really kind of gripping for dear life here. If you tap it again, it'll go back to its resting mode. Now, if you tap the Attack 3000 floating icon to the right, which I do believe people have reminded me that this is probably a Yu-Gi-Oh! Reference, so if you do click on that, she'll start to summon the chains, and now there's a little QuickTime event that you have to tap to meet all the requirements. Now, if you miss any of them, like so, you get chained up, and then it just transitions back like so. So there are 3 sequences to the attack. First, she summons the chains, and then you have to dodge it. And then you grab the chain in the next sequence. Her expression changes here, we break it, and then we actually push the sarcophagus over and knock her to the side. So she's a little scared now. So she's kind of been humbled a bit. And while we're in this mode, you actually can tap her backside here to give a little smack. So you can see the handprint right there, and that jiggle is delectable. And if you tap her head while she's in this mode, she actually starts tapping herself with the cowtail. You can see right here. Very, very spicy, as you can see. A little jiggle with each tap, and as the cowtail taps her, her expression does change with every hit. So yeah, and I think that's it for this mode. You can just tap her again to swap back to the default pose. And those are all of the interactions that I've been able to find. Let me know down below if I missed anything. I will add those to a pinned comment if we did miss any of the interactions. Raffaello is coming in hot, riding atop a sarcophagus, accompanied by some Manjuu guards. She hugs that casket, her hanging bust pressed against the tempered wood, luscious legs straddling the royal coffer securely. Now, despite her being the one doing the riding, Raffaello is somewhat reborn as a cow. Her tail whips behind her instinctively, little ears wiggle and flutter adorably within her various animations, horned headdress is curved and decorated with an opulent jewel. She also seems to have inherited the mystical power to conjure sandstorms and bring forth the gates of Babylon. And despite this transformation, she has not lost that glint in her eyes, that playful sparkle in her attitude, that energetic smile as she lays down her divine decree. She's wrapped in a series of tiny blue and white cloths and accessories, leaving much of her lithe, dainty figure exposed. Generous cleavage and delicious midriff, the curve of her perfect posterior highlighted with each delightful bounce and wobble. The band around her leg creating a succulent thigh squish as it squeezes the plump and pliable flesh. The glisten of her smooth skin is captivating with beautiful detail and shading. The assortment of animations and interactions ensure there are plenty of opportunities to admire her swaying and bouncy bits as the sarcophagus bucks underneath her wildly, or as she, or we, decide to give her spectacular backside a little smack. The interactions are fun, well-animated, playful, with cute references and nods, and plenty of spice. It encapsulates the ancient Egypt theme, and still highlights Raffaello as the terrific-looking centerpiece. It is an awesome skin, a lot to love about it, and I definitely recommend it. Alright, well that is going to do it for our skin showcase, skin overview, and skin guide for the Paradiso of Shackled Light event, the ancient Egyptian-themed skin batch that came alongside this event. Let me know down below which of the skins you ended up picking up out of this batch and which one is your favorite. Also, let me know what you think about the overall theme of the skins and the execution. I am curious to hear, just because we haven't had this type of skin batch in the past, could set the stage for similarly themed batches in the future. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider leaving a like, commenting down below, subscribing to the channel for more Azur Lane content. We thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, let's protect those waters.